Good afternoon. My name is Thayden Gosson, and I'm here with a very special guest, Miss Carla-Lee Samson. Thank you for being here, and we are very happy that you chose to be part of this project.
You're welcome, and I'm glad to be here. It's going to be an interesting experience.
Yeah, it will be. What branch of the military were you in?
The U.S. Coast Guard, search and rescue.
Okay. Why did you choose that branch?
Kind of chose me.
When did you serve?
I served from 1986 to 1991.
Okay. What was your job in the military?
Well, I started out as a seaman recruit, and I finished off as an electrician's mate, second class.
And where did you serve?
Well, my first duty station was the Coast Guard Cut of Gallatin out of New York. There I did all the seaman work, you know, painting, chipping, scraping, boat lowering, all that good stuff.
You had to watch paint dry?
Yeah, that too.
What were some of the reasons that you joined the military?
Well, I was 26 years old. I was in a very boring job, making good money, but I needed an adventure. I needed direction. I wanted a career. You know, I was looking for something more in life. So when I saw the ad in the paper, 30 days paid vacation, see the world, dial 1-800, I figured, why not? Go for it. To my surprise.
You need to live your life.
That's it. Yeah.
What was boot camp like?
For me, it was interesting. It was pretty easy because I was in honor guard, color guard, so I didn't get cranked all the time. I wasn't one that had to do all the drills with the rifle over my head and all that. We did a lot of marching. We did a lot of ceremonies. So, you know, when I focus on that part of it, it was enjoyable. And then there was the other side of it, but we won't talk about that.
Can you tell me about a memorable experience during your service?
There's only one? Okay. Let's see. Well, one of my first memorable experiences was our first boarding. Because we did, I was on the Gallatin out of New York, and we went down to the Caribbean to do drug patrols. Yeah, and the first experience was really scary because we didn't know how many were on the boat. We didn't know if they had weapons or not, so it was pretty scary. But I have a lot of good memories too, and we don't have enough time for all of those.
What are you most proud of from your time in the military?
The lives I helped to save.
That's nice. How did your service shape you as a person?
It gave me a very different perspective of the world around me, because I got to see a lot of places that I would never have dreamed of. I got to meet a lot of different people from different countries. So it kind of expanded my view of the human race. So I think it helped me become more compassionate.
That's good.
And not so self-centered.
Yeah. Is there someone you served with that you remember fondly?
Oh, yeah. I have two of my fellow shipmates, sisters. One that I met in boot camp, and we still talk and see each other from time to time. And the other one I sailed with on the Gallatin, and we still keep in touch.
Wow. Can you tell me about them?
Well, Miriam and I, we met in boot camp, and we did a lot of partying together when we were in Yorktown. Well, yeah, we were in Yorktown. Like I said, we still communicate. I just went to go visit her last year out in West Virginia, which was awesome. And in a way, she helped to save my life. So,
Have you always been such a joyful person?
No. You got to go through hell first to get to joy. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your participation in this project, and thank you for your service.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me, letting me share part of the story.
Of course.